Which it seems like, yeah, this story is about having and, using things rather than being something new, you know. And as you pointed out, this brother is egotistical. He doesn't become more wise or anything like that. He just becomes someone with more stuff. He, like his brothers, he goes through life without changing that much, but having more stuff. So yeah, he gets this gift, which is not in the title of the story, but this is the gift: food, bodily necessity that negotiated with others allows him to get everything else. And I think this story is not so much a morality tale about the goodness or badness of what the brother did, but more like the other characters of the story. They're satisfied with merely having their bodily needs kind of met, and he is not. Of course, we judge him for sort of almost destroying a kingdom and all that stuff, but I think you could, like I said, view it backwards. And you could think of it like in your kingdom, what are gifts being used for? You know, your the intellectual or artistic gifts of your community, are they being used for kind of, are they not being used, basically, I guess you could say, not being used well, like in this story, after he has the magical endlessly refilling knapsack, which kind of, these may be echoes of like the parable of the in the Bible, the parallel of the loaves. Excuse me, did I say parallel? Parable of the loaves and the fishes. This cornucopia. After the bodily needs are met, what happens? You know, and so he meets this charcoal burner. This person's living in abject poverty, covered in coal. They don't even have any sort of drippings or seasonings besides salt for their potatoes, and that's their sole meal. But they have this wonderful gift over here that could do a lot, but they're doing nothing with it. And they're just sitting there in the forest, burning coal. So they're using the gifts of the forest around them, what they can see with their eye, but they're not imagining more what they could be doing with first the knapsack, the second charcoal burner with the gift of the hat, the third charcoal burner with the gift of the horn. Although, yes, I acknowledge, yeah, those are gifts that are military gifts. So, you could kind of view that negatively or something like that because it's not used in a defensive war or something. But it's just, I don't know. They're very powerful. They're literally power, and these people are not using them. So maybe it's like they use them or lose them.